welcome to this week's episode of the Como411 with AC, sponsored by the Columbia Convention and Visitors Bureau. And in that vein, we're here this week to talk about visitors. What brings visitors to this great city of Columbia, Missouri? Well, one of those places is Midway Golf Games, Events, and 44 Tavern. And I am here with Taylor Burke and Trish Ketting to tell us more about it. Guys, welcome to the Como411.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. All right, so let's get right to it. Everybody knows about Midway, I believe, but maybe there's one or two people that's like, what in the world is Midway?
Yeah.
What is it?
We are an outdoor event and golf facility right off of Interstate 70 at Midway in Columbia. We have mini golf. People see our par 3 golf course, go-karts, batting cages, a ton of stuff out there.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we are doing now is our expansion, which includes indoor top tracer golf range, event center, and a restaurant.
Oh, so let's talk a little bit about that, because that's where you come in.
That is where I come in. So we are blessed that we're going to have a 200-person seat banquet center, and that's going to be called our Tavern Hall.
Okay.
And that'll have 25 round tables, 200 people that will be able to seat. We have a beautiful outdoor patio that's covered that'll seat an additional 60 people.
Okay.
Inside, we have 44 Tavern, which is another brand by our friend Mark Soltrup, who will be our executive chef. And he has 44 Stone and 44 Canteen. And the 44 Tavern will be a combination menu of both of those fabulous restaurants.
Okay, so I know it's probably a secret, the menu, but a little.
Well, are we gonna tell people? Okay, well, we'll just give you a little hint. There will be tacos on the menu,
okay,
for sure,
good.
off the Canteen menu, and there will also be, as I'm just telling a secret,
okay,
disco fries will be there too. So those are two for sure things that will happen, and then Mark is developing the rest of the menu right now.
Well, I'm telling you, disco fries and tacos.
What more do you need?
I'm like exciting.
And golf.
And golf. And a bar.
And a bar.
And a bar.
Three bars.
Yeah, how many?
3 bars.
3 bars.
So main floor, second floor, and then an event bar between Tavern Hall and the patio outside.
And we know, I'm sure, that the landscaping out there will be phenomenal.
That's right. So I'm the president of Ross Incorporated. People know the Ross family for landscaping here in Columbia. Also owners of Midway Golf and Games. So what we do outside, what you see on the interstate driving down 70 coming into Columbia from Kansas City, that welcome mat for Columbia is phenomenal, and what we're doing around the expansion is just as nice.
Gosh, I wish we could get you guys on the other end as well.
Okay, that might be in phase 3.
Yeah. I know that's a whole nother issue. But you said you can get 200 people into this new banquet center?
That's correct. We'll be able to seat 200 guests at 25 round tables of 8.
That is really wonderful, because Columbia needs, we have a lot of events in this town.
And then speaking of events, the top floor of our Top Tracer Golf has 8 bays, and that's called our Emerald Club, and you can have private events upstairs.
Oh.
So you can rent all 8 bays, and it'll seat about 70 to 75 people. There's a private bar up there, private bathrooms, and it's a fantastic party space. So you can rent that for a private event, and when we don't have events there, it'll be open to the public.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you could just kind of come in or make a reservation.
You'll be able to reserve it just like you can our main floor hitting bays. It's a premium space, so there's a little bit of a premium price to it.
Sure.
But you'll love it. Everyone will love coming up there and hitting golf balls on our second deck.
Yeah.
And then having events and parties.
Yeah, and I got a chance to take a look out there, and I'm telling you, when you're standing up on that second level, looking out.
Well, you don't even know there's a major interstate behind you. You're looking out to fields and landscape, and it's beautiful.
I have a feeling that this is going to be the place to be.
Big deal for Columbia.
Absolutely. And we know this will attract people from...
Not just Columbia.
Right.
You know, we're looking, being on Interstate 70, we're not far from 63. All the surrounding communities that want something to do may not want to come to downtown Columbia.
Yeah.
They'll have a restaurant. They'll have a family-friendly environment right there on Interstate 70.
Wonderful. I mean, this just made my heart happy. Like when I came out to visit, all the activities that you already have are wonderful, but to add this on, this is going to be huge for us.
Well, it's an entertainment complex.
It is.
And it's all about fun. And that's what we're here to provide.
Oh, we love fun.
We do love fun.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate you coming on.
Thanks for having us.
All right. And coming up next, we'll talk about some other places that you can come to visitors can come and attract. The downtown North Village Arts District will be coming up in just a minute. Have you had a chance to check out the North Village Arts District here in downtown Como? Well, if you haven't, here to give us a little more info about the North Village Arts District is the board president, Tootie Burns. Tootie, welcome to the Como411.
Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity to share about the North Village Arts District.
Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about it. Tell us where it is for people who may not be aware where those boundaries are.
Right.
Where is the North Village Arts District?
It's a geographic location and it's recognized in city documents. And basically we go from the north, Rogers Street, to the south, the alley behind Walnut, and then from 8th Street until College Avenue.
Okay. So there's a little square kind of right there that I'm envisioning in my mind. And what kind of businesses, what kind of fun things are down there in the North Village Arts District?
There's all sorts of great things. And basically, we support all businesses in the North Village Arts District. Obviously, we focus on the arts and we have our art walk, but we have lawyers, obviously artists and galleries, yoga studios, a distillery, a variety of different things that attract people down. You can come down there and have something to eat, go look at some art, have your children take an art class. There's a lot to do.
Art classes down there for kids.
Yeah. Art Underground is one of our business members, and they put on classes. The Columbia Art League is not within our footprint, but they helped us with our at an event at First Friday, and so Orr Street Studios puts on Second Saturday for kids. So there are a lot of opportunities.
Okay, you said First Friday. I heard First Friday jumped out there at me. Tell us about First Fridays, because that's a great opportunity for people to come out and visit.
It is, and I appreciate you saying that. We are going to enter our 10th year in December 2023 of having First Fridays. And First Fridays started as a conversation around a table at what used to be Perlo Stevens Gallery in the North Village Arts District. About 8 people saying, can we put on a monthly event? Can we be successful? And can we commit to doing it every month, rain or shine, holiday or no holiday?
Okay.
And we have, and it's grown where we get thousands of people at every First Friday. I always meet somebody new, somebody who hasn't been there before.
Yeah.
And that's really our purpose with North Village Arts District. We want to promote the area, but we want people who haven't been there before to come down and experience what we have to offer. And First Fridays is a great way to do that.
It is. And you said rain or shine. So you go through into 12 months.
Yep. A True False weekend, if there's a holiday that day.
Cinco de Mayo was this last one.
That added to it.
Oh, I bet it did.
And it was stop day too. So we had a lot of the students were down there. And yes, they were celebrating the end of classes.
My goodness. So you guys are a nonprofit, essentially.
Yes, we are.
You're a nonprofit board. So tell me, how can the Columbia community support the North Village Arts District?
Well, it's coming to things like First Friday. I mean, we're a geographic area with our business members and with other businesses in the area, but we're also the 501c3, so we do fundraising. We receive funds from Veterans United Foundation and started the creation of a public art walk. So that's installations of murals, sculptures, and other artwork. And we encourage that. That's open all the time since it's an outdoor endeavor. But the public can come down at any time and check out a few or all of the sculptures. The North Village Arts District website is a wealth of information. People can visit that to see participating businesses in First Fridays, where sculptures are located, what's happening, what new businesses are coming in, really just anything that's going on in the North Village Arts District.
That's wonderful. And I know that the sculptures are new, or you guys just had some new installations?
It's an ongoing process. We've installed 15 installations now with the very generous gift from Veterans United Foundation that we received at the end of 2021. And so that's allowed us to do these installations and continue to work to create a public art happening for Columbia and the region.
So what a great place. So you could come down, right? You could stop in any of the, there are a lot of great stores down there. Like, I'm like coming home.
Oh, coming home, Arlandish Gallery, the Frame Shop. Yes, there. Serendipity is a lovely spot where it's a gallery, a salon. Dogmaster is a great place to have a drink. It is. Orr Street Studios for the beautiful doors that Chris Teeter did.
Oh, yes. We had them on the show and got a chance to film inside the space and see those doors.
It's a real treat.
It really is. It really is. Well, Tootie, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming on and telling us more about the North Village Arts District. We appreciate it. And I hope that most or many more of you, if you have not been to First Friday, It's a great introduction, right? It's an easy arm ramp to come on down to the North Village Arts District and check it out. Thank you for joining us,
Thank you,
Tootie.
Danica. It's great to talk with you.
Absolutely. Coming up next, our next segment features the Columbia Visitors Bureau. Did you know that they have an ambassadors program that you can participate in so that you can help visitors know your city more? That's coming up right after this. This episode is sponsored by the Columbia Visitors Bureau. Do you know that there is a program that you could join that will teach you about all the wonderful things so you can guide people in their tourism and exploring Columbia? We're here to tell us more about that program is Amy Schneider, the director of the CVB. Amy, welcome to the Como411.
Oh, thank you so much. And thank you so much for having me. This is a program that's near and dear to my heart, and I love every chance I get to talk about it.
Ooh, we want to hear all about it. Tell us all about the Tourism Ambassadors Program.
So this is a program that the Convention and Visitors Bureau joined in 2013.
Okay.
We had conversations about how welcoming Columbia was and how much we knew that the residents here enjoyed visiting with visitors and telling them about Columbia, but not everyone knew the right things to say or where to go to get the information.
Sure.
And so my thought was, wouldn't it be great if someone got off the airport at the airport terminal and got into a cab, checked into a hotel, went to a restaurant, and at every encounter they had, there was someone who was a CTA, a Certified Tourism Ambassador, that could tell them a little bit about their our community and what they could do when they were here.
That sounds like a wonderful program.
It is.
So who is the program for? Like, can I join? Can anybody? How do you join? What's the time commitment? Like, tell me a little bit about it.
So the program is really for anyone in our community.
Okay.
It started out as a program really for our frontline workers, our restaurateurs, our front desk clerks in the hotels. And we realized that it's really for anyone in the community that wants to know more about what's going on. They want to know more about why tourism is important to this community, and they want to help us spread the word. So this program is a program that you can find more information about on our website. It's a half-day class.
Okay.
So it's about a 4-hour class. We give you a pre-read to read before you come to the class. That pre-read doesn't take long at all. You come to a class for 4 hours, and that's it. For that commitment, we send you monthly newsletters. We have lunch and learns where we find different spots in the community that may just be open or people may not know a lot about.
Yeah.
We bring the ambassadors to those places, have lunches, have them learn from the ownership, and then you earn points throughout the years by going to those lunch and learns, maybe a happy hour we have, and those points recertify you plus about $15 for the coming year.
Okay.
So the cost is minimal, the time is minimal, the results are priceless.
Oh, I like that. And so CTA is what I would be if I go and get certified.
Correct.
Okay, I think I might want to be a CTA.
Well, I would love for you to be a CTA, and the easiest way to find out about that is if you go to our website, which is visitcolumbiamo.com. You scroll to the bottom, and you can find Columbia Tourism Ambassadors. You click on that. That tells you more about our program. It tells you when the classes are, and it sends you to CTA Network. It's a national network, so it's not just Columbia, Missouri. It's all over the entire United States. And that takes you to the network where you can sign up.
You know, and I just want to ask you this really quickly because it's important. When we have all those people who come into Columbia, you know, they come for, you know, the high school tournament. They come for festivals. They come for all kinds of things. And sometimes we in Columbia, we're like, oh, there's more traffic. Oh, there's more. Why is that so important to our area?
Tourism is an economic driver for our community. We have about over 10,000 jobs that are supported by this industry, and we brought in over $499 million to Boone County in fiscal year 22. So we bring new money to the community. The new money helps us enjoy those things that we love about our community, and it also helps support the things that we need in our community.
That is such important information, and why I wanted to make sure that we got it out there. Amy, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you very much for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So you remember when you're out there driving around and you know the high school games are in town, hey, get happy. It's economic development, people. We need those visitors to come here. We love welcoming visitors, and you should consider joining and becoming a CA so that you can help welcome all the visitors that come to Columbia and know what you're talking about when you do it. All right. Thank you so much, Amy.
Thank you so much for having me.
We'll be right back. Thanks so much to all our wonderful guests today. We hope that you have learned a little bit more about why visitors and the kinds of things that can attract visitors to this area. It is only good for Columbia. It only helps us continue to grow. And we hope that you are encouraged to get out there and welcome some visitors. Hey, and invite some of your family and friends to come and check out all the wonderful things that Columbia has to offer. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Peace out.